Alright, I'll sprout in the poppy shirt today, as always, but I'm in my garage and I verified my phone number the other day so I can make these like custom thumbnails and all that again good. Um, and so hopefully I'm going to try to make my videos genuinely more interesting for the audience because if I'm putting out better thumbnails rather than just the auto-generated ones, hopefully that will be capturing more people's attention. Hold up. Now, I need to be able to like pause this between what I say, So in this video, I actually woke up this morning pretty groggy. I got home pretty late, but that's just my life at this point. I just wanted to make this video to clear things up, basically explain, not necessarily myself, but like just explain like why I continue to make these videos and just what is going on inside my mind a little bit. So ever since middle school, when I was around 15, I just really loved Halloween. Like my whole life, obviously. Like literally my whole life since a kid. Like Halloween has fascinated me. My mom thinks that I was too scared by it, but that's really what got me into it. It's like being that it's like a holiday, but it's this holiday where you get to be scary. I don't know, not a lot of holidays gonna be like that. Like you get all these cute, colorful, pastel, kid-friendly holidays that are really watered down, like freaking Christmas and Easter. Like we get the Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny image of that in our head so much, but the religious image is a lot darker sometimes. So to actually have a holiday that's just straight up honest, like hey, make a make something creepy, be scary, just be honest with that. That's what I enjoy with Halloween. There's no sugarcoating a darker, genuine picture that has to go along with it. Like nobody's displaying a crucified Jesus for Easter in their yard. Nobody's like doing all of that. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe some people are just that diehard into it. I've been through some genuine religious psychosis from the last like 2 years, just from my substance use and just genuinely trying to figure out if I was going to die or not and if I needed to actually like obey God like really, really intensely for the last little bit of that. And then that just drove me insane. And I have just kind of cut that all off ever since. I've just been like, yeah, I cannot do these tumbling tricks anymore for this concept. Religion has been torturing me more than it's been helping me. So I really just all dropped that. But that's not the point of this video. Uh, the point of this video, I'm honestly starting to forget, y'all. Like, I am really sleep deprived and cooked again, as always, but I'm doing my best to try to sound coherent. Okay, I remember now. But, yeah, like, basically, up until I was 18, I grew up and didn't know what weed was. And I don't want to necessarily explain, like, my first time doing weed in this video, maybe eventually, but just, in 2022, I simply got derailed and I didn't realize it because somebody brought weed into my life and I wasn't ready. She didn't really realize who I was at the time, and I didn't even really at the time either. So, weed was a very new thing, and it was really just me and this girl doing it. So, it was a very thing that I thought I was bonding with this person, and so I ended up not sacrificing. I don't want to use that word. I don't want to make it sound that interesting and serious, but just I ended up saying, okay, I will skip basically buying props this year to buy weed and try to, in my mind, basically, was what I was thinking was I'll skip buying props so I can buy weed and maybe like bond with this person and just try to, I don't know, maybe this is the new thing I need to do now. I don't know, just stuff got so crazy, but I realized just like when it comes to substances and being with people, like it's not just normal like you can be with normal people sometimes. I don't know, like I literally would have never tried weed if it wasn't for this person, basically. I would have just continued with this Halloween stuff. So coming back to this Halloween stuff after being severely derailed from just all that and just getting into other substances that I didn't even realize existed, or what people would at least call substances, y'all. I actually have done some genuinely dumb stuff to myself. But anyways, like, the point I'm trying to get is I really, really want to get back into this, like, Halloween stuff, despite the fact that, the last 3.5 years have been nothing but buying weed and trying to stay high as much as I can, basically. And I want to get back to doing my dream haunt of, like, I've got my classic haunted forest, obviously, but I also have my haunted circus, and I want to expand the themes that I do, but as of right now, these are right now what's taken up my space and time. And this is what I really am trying to go for with these two themes, is like, I've been collecting like Spirit Halloween props and just store-bought stuff for a while, and I'm just now really getting the chance to do professional and really take professional haunting a little more seriously. So I want to, like, just try to get more into that as opposed to just buying more store-bought stuff for the most part. So for my Forever Haunted Freak Show, this is honestly what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to make it as extreme and over the top and, I guess, non-kid friendly as you can be. The classic haunted forest, I try to honestly at this point, this wasn't really my mindset that much before, but I think for the most part I want to keep my classic classic Forever Haunted Forest theme just simple and just awesome looking, alright? Like, it doesn't need to be super dramatic and over the top, and I don't necessarily need all my money going towards that. I do want, however, I think I might be just shifting my plans now of, like, my entire budget may be going to this whole circus theme this year, because I've put off doing a circus theme for so long, because I just got tired and bored of clown props and Spirit, obviously, and just, I don't know, the circus theme just kind of got a little tiring over time, but I think I can kind of get back into that and make my own version of that. Obviously, since I do like a freak show theme and not just specifically clowns and circus, I honestly want this to be a very, like, I don't even know that X-rated is the proper way to say this, but very just not kid friendly, just very over the top. There are some very, very disturbing props that I am interested in trying to purchase for this Haunted Freak Show, guys. Nevermore Productions has some very disturbing items, very up there with, like, okay, we really can't be showing this to the general public kind of stuff. So I think I would love that, though. I think I would love to make a circus haunt that is so unnecessarily gory and just, I wouldn't even say inappropriate, but just, oh my gosh, like, just crazy and nuts and just over the top and stuff you've never seen before. So shocking and just crazy stuff. And not necessarily for the haunted forest, though. That's where I like to keep mostly just my classic scarecrows and stuff. And honestly, y'all, I may not even buy any more props for that theme this year now that I'm thinking about it. Like, as much as I would love to fill in spaces that I have for that, I really haven't expanded on that theme too much since I did it last year. Like, I've just kind of modified things, but really, I kind of have the cool props that I need for that fit, and really I just need pumpkins and classic farm looking stuff for that. So I think I can honestly put off buying props for that one for a while. But this haunted circus, y'all, like, I really want to, like, I want to blow some minds out of the water, y'all. Like, I hit probably a laced cart on the year of 2022, and just, for me, I had one of the most intense experiences of my entire life on a Halloween night, that being the night of 22, like I just mentioned. But that's definitely what pushed me over the edge, was that experience of not knowing what was going on, and my brain just basically feeling like it was being overwhelmed too much with this substance, and it clearly wasn't weed, y'all. Like, it was a very strange experience of, I slammed this cart from my friend late on Halloween, basically right after trick-or-treating stopped. Like, we were just chilling at a park and just nonsense stuff. And the point is, I took these 3 huge blinkers back to back, like huge. Like I could not actually breathe when I was done with it. Like I was on the ground holding my chest and coughing. Like, oh my god, it hurt. And when I got up from that, it felt like I was almost drunk in a way. And then just, oh my gosh, my thoughts kept repeating themselves and my vision kept zooming in and out. It wasn't psychedelic. It wasn't seeing patterns and seeing these shifts and feeling certain things in my body. It was like a complete smack of all my senses. It was like I can't see things properly. Things are zooming in and out, not spinning around and flashing, zooming in and out. I could still tell what the world looked like, just couldn't tell distance that well. And it wasn't like a weed high, it was like a moving visual imagery of my landscape kept zooming in and out. And my thoughts just kept repeating themselves. Like I could literally only repeat my friend's name. I was so confused. I felt disoriented. Like I could see the world still. It was dark, but it was a very just. It was just horrible, y'all. But I almost sentimental. I sentimentalized those experiences too much. But still, like I had one of the most intense experiences of my life on a Halloween night. So that's what I want to do for other people. Is give them something that's not a drug OD, right? But that's still something very vivid and that they're gonna remember for years and not forget, right? All right, the stupid dump truck is out here picking up trash cans, so I'm gonna end this video. And the sun's shining on my face, and that's not good. I need to stay in the shadows. Bye, y'all. Expect more awesome videos hopefully this summer.